Clickbait on YouTube has obviously risen to brand new heights. 3 years ago, nobody even heard of clickbait, much less even used it. Now you're pretty much frowned upon in the YouTube community if you don't do some form of it. Clickbait is mostly one of the reasons I made these series. Welcome to Dear Tryhard. Dear Dylan, you are a manipulative, sub-buying, senseless little boy who's made profit off your little gift card giveaways, and the fact that your school is deleting your channel. You desperately tried to pander to your audience with all arrays of gadgets and gizmos to no avail. At the time of writing this script, you have 1.4 million subscribers. Your two most popular videos are on fidget spinners, and your two latest videos have barely managed to scrape in a measly 100,000 views. Okay? In a way, I can actually feel a sense of compassion for you. Keep in mind the keywords are, in a way. I feel really bad that you've had to be stuck in this loop of clickbait and misleading community guidelines breaking, but once I took a look at how you don't possess the mental capacity of how you know what a humble brag is, that compassion dies down to the point where it's a crumpled, hopeless ball of trash waiting to be thrown in a dumpster. And on top of that, you probably had a plan for success on YouTube since the very beginning. And I am now considering printing out a picture of you, getting a fidget spinner that I own, putting that into the ball, going into my neighbor's empty field, and setting the thing on fire. Sadly, this has worked for you. You've managed to manipulate so many gullible children into a short time frame as of me writing this script that is not even shocking at this point that I saw the video titled "The Mayor of My Town is Shutting Down My Electrical System," because that would be how far people in this generation of the downward spiral that is pop culture would go to get even a measly bit of attention. The main point of this series is to give someone criticism, but I find that really hard to do, as putting your name in the title means I'm only making said video for monetary gain and nothing else. If you realized how illogical that statement is, you'd probably feel just as stupid as I am having to watch your content, knowing that there are genuinely people that are out there that are interested in this, let alone probably 2 million people by the time the video comes out. My only fear with going along with this letter is that you'll use self-deprecation to steer your subs away from the fact that your content is actually horrid. You'll use self-deprecation to get away from this thinking you're being funny. The truth is, you're really not. My only advice to you is to keep your channel going so it can eventually die down. You can earn your fair share of money and everyone can go along happy with their already depressing lives, knowing that the dictator of manipulation is finally vanquished from the very site he has poisoned for many years to come. Dear Morgan, while you genuinely seem like someone who can be likable in a lot of ways, I don't see how I can roast someone who started off with a Minecraft faction, base tour, and a My Name Jeff SpongeBob remix. You can actually keep up with consistency in your titles somehow, keeping some of them lowercase. I can't really say the same for your thumbnails though. I'm just going to keep this letter short since I don't really know much about your past, judging by the amount of honesty in your content despite its seemingly clickbait tone. You seem like you can actually go a long way. I feel terrible that you're stuck in this downward spiral of pop culture, being made into a slave to talk about trending topics and make videos with your mama. Personally, all I have to say is to you, keep on going. If you ever rebranded your channel, I can think of a wide array of genres you can fit into, examples being the commentary and Pokemon community, despite the fact that I think you have literally no interest in Pokemon other than getting Pokemon Go back when it was so popular. Actually, I'm sort of guilty of that myself. Dear Kazuk, you're one of Dear Kazuk, Dear Kazak, you're one of the many people I remember back in February who started the John Doe Dear Kazak, Dear Kazak, Kazuk, Dear Cook, you're one of the many people I remember back in February who started the John Doe mystery of Roblox. I was actually making a video on it, but due to time constraints and de-inspiration, I ended up not finishing it. You are one of the many people who proved to me that large excessive amounts of clickbait and indescribable amounts of pandering to the lowest denominator of gullible child can actually get you a big fan base. You really are similar to Dylan in a way, a manipulative, sub-buying, freaking egotistical con artist. You're using your gift card giveaways to earn you subscribers, and that sucks. The only one thing I'm surprised about is the fact that your comment sections are filled with Dylan's comment section. The only thing I'm actually surprised about is the fact that your comment sections are actually filled, while Dylan's comment sections are lonely and depressing, because fuck Dylan. Seeing your content succeed overall scares me for the future YouTube. I'm gonna give you this advice, and I desperately hope you're listening up. Stop! Rebrand your channel into something like a vlog channel. Your subs might not like it, but it can definitely get you a whole new audience. Casey Neistat. Dear Infinite Lists, the first time I heard you out of my speakers, I immediately thought you sounded like a guy who would get hooked on drugs from a party, because that's who you are. Somehow, you've been able to make so much money off of making the titles your videos refer to you, when really you're just reacting to other people in the same scenarios who were just paid or portrayed in the title. I'm gonna guess you ran out of ideas for top 10 lists, cause it looks like you've been pandering to your audience for a good month or two, messing around with some fidget spinners to say they slit your goddamn throat. If anyone ever found out you did YouTube, I can't imagine how painful it'd be for you to tell them what you do. It'd probably be painful to even mention YouTube as a part of your life. Your content, like the other 3 victims who I've written a letter to, has gone down the rant of pandering to the lowest denominator of gullible child. Ren, you have dared to go down the path of cancer-infected road to monitor pop culture, which is, the time of writing this, the only thing I can respect you for. So, Infinite Lists, please take this advice. Don't go down this road. You have the opportunity to stop. If you don't like the chance now, you'll be stuck in this until you die. Now you're possibly expecting me to point out a 5th person. Well, partially because of the fact that I don't want to go through the pain of searching for a 5th. That 5th person. If you tend to do clickbait on any of the previous victims' level, it is you. Dear clickbaiter, whoever you are, please listen to my words. I am begging you to listen to me. You do not want to go the downward spiral that is pop culture. It will rack you mentally and emotionally. If you're planning to start YouTube, take these phrases to account. Once you start being a YouTuber, you can't stop. Pain is temporary. Film is forever. You want to be recognized for something, right? You do not want to be recognized for what you are currently making. If one of your videos gets popular enough, like Size Gangnam Style, for example, you'll be called the Gangnam Style guy. Nobody will remember your name. They will only remember that one stupid thing you decided to do. They'll only remember the face on their monitors. I urge you, be that change on YouTube. Have people remember you. Purely you. You may not grow as fast as you want. When I started a Roblox YouTube channel about 2 years ago, I couldn't even make it to 50 subscribers without taking that route. When I made this channel, I wanted all of my subs to be real, and I wanted them to remember me for something. Thank you for reading my letter. This was Dear Tryhard. Goodbye.